Hello, welcome back YouTubers. This is a review of figure 407 Megumin from Konosuba. Now, this one, when I got it out of the package, I had a small problem with it, and you should be careful of this too. It's the wrists. These ones are pretty small, and this one broke when I tried to take the hand off. I already called Good Smile to get it fixed and sent them a photo and everything on their Contact Us on their main webpage. If you have a similar problem or you're trying to remove it, please be careful of this problem, as it happened to me and could happen to you. But let's get on with it. Now, it comes with a spare wrist, but I had to use it for this. Otherwise, it comes with the standard selection of hands that all of the Figmas come with, but it also has this two-finger extended one that she does for her pose. Comes with her mithril rod, which has two removable sections here and here for the effect of her explosion magic, the only spell Megumin can cast. Has a different color crystal for this bit here. And the top clips on like that. So she can be doing her spell like so. The top here pops off. There we go. Don't push this pin too far in, it gets hard to remove when you try and take it out, I've just found. But it's a small pin and it just pops in like this. Don't push it down all the way or it'll be a pain to take out, as I just said. Now, she's also got two other standard faces. This one is her with her mouth open. It's her yelling explosion, more than likely. This is her embarrassed face. Probably due to what Kazuma did to her in one of the episodes, where she got embarrassed, like when he barged in on her in the bathroom or something. She also has her little familiar, who is a demonic beast. I can never remember how to pronounce the name of this guy. He's somewhat important in later parts of the series. And because this is the Good Smile one, we've got the pre-order bonus, an extra face. And this face is her mouth open, eyes closed. Probably after she's blown something up and she's happy that she has done so, as she enjoys blowing stuff up with her explosion magic. Now, there are two more pieces, but I'll show you those in just a moment. First is her hat, though. We need to talk about that. The hat is a little different from other ones. If you look closely here on the inside, you'll see a small plastic tab that fits in between the hair piece for the front and the back. As you can see here, that little plastic tab, it goes in that indentation there. That's so that it can stay on. I'm not as happy about this, but it's better than other things Good Smile has done for that, because on those ones, they've had the hat piece have an indentation that locks into the hair. And I've not been a big fan of that method of doing so. Now, she's got another piece to her, another hair piece. This one coming with her eye patch, which she wears just for, effect, because she's what's sometimes referred to as a chunibi, I believe. It's basically someone who's wrapped up in their own fantasies, though how she's a Tsunabi in a fantasy setting I do not fully understand. But she does want to be the most powerful arc wizard her class, which is one of the advanced classes. In her case, she wants to be able to blow up the Demon King with the most powerful explosion spell of all. And she would even want to become the new Demon King, which isn't really just a title, it's also a class, I think. It's hard to say. I haven't read all the light novels, just the first one and some of the anime. Now, here is her second accessory. This little star pattern glint for her eye, because the Crimson Magic Clan, which she's a member of, all have this distinct red glow to their eyes when they cast a powerful magic spell. The piece slots into the side of the head here, and it's a little tricky to get in. You should be very careful when doing it because this piece is small and rather delicate. But other than that, the other thing is her cape. It's tricky to get on and off because they put the thing in on an angle, so it's kind of tricky to pop it in and out. The cape has plenty of folding parts here, and these parts here on the shoulders are flexible, more so the right-hand one than the left. So if you're going to need to bend one, the right's the better choice. Overall, this Megumi one is quite good. The figure, as you can see, is quite detailed. It's got a fair amount of articulation in all of its parts. The hip is hidden by the belt, so she's got a hip joint. Both legs are good, and there's good posability here, and some flexibility here. And here, of course. The boots do not move on their own, though. As you can see, she's a pretty good figure all around. The only complaint I've got is, as I said, the wrist joint snapped when I tried to remove it. And the backup one, I tried to put it in a little, it got stuck too, so I had to pull it out afterwards. I had to drill out the other one with a small drill bit by hand. It was my smallest bit, and it was still tricky to do. But I'll get a replacement from Good Smile. Anyway, as you can see, the box here, back, sides, it's pretty standard. And overall, I think this is a really good figure. But like I said, the biggest problem with it are the wrists. So if you're getting one of these, or you're going to get one of these, be careful of that, because as far as I can tell, that's the only part of this figure that has some structural issue to it. I think this is just a design flaw because she's a smaller character. As such, she has smaller wrists, but I'm just not too sure on this one. But I think they should have made them a bit thicker or of sturdier plastic. Either way, it's a good solid figure. If you're a fan of Konosuba, I recommend getting it. It's definitely my favorite figure. I'm not a big fan of Aqua, and Megumin here is the most popular female character in the series, if not the most popular character of all. Mainly because she's quite endearing in her obsession to just master one skill that blows crap up. Of course, she's also probably the main character's most serious love interest, as many of the more recent manga and light novel chapters have revealed that she definitely has a major crush on the main character, but what will happen? We will have to see. Anyway, please like, subscribe, comment below, share this video, and follow me on Twitter, and I'll see you all next time. Ciao!